In this video, you'll learn how to connect a GoDaddy domain to Vercel so your site is live on your custom web address. We'll go through the exact DNS settings you need in GoDaddy, what to remove so there are no conflicts, and how to confirm everything inside Vercel. Follow along step by step and you'll be all set by the end. First, make sure you're logged into both your GoDaddy account and your Vercel account in separate browser tabs. On the GoDaddy side, you should already have a domain purchased. On the Vercel side, you should have a project ready that you want to connect to that domain. If you don't, you can always pause, set up a basic project in Vercel, and then come back to this point. Let's start in GoDaddy. Open your domain's DNS management page. This is usually labeled something like DNS or Manage DNS next to your domain name. Once you're there, you'll see a list of DNS records, including things like A records, CNAME records, and possibly others like TXT or MX records. The first thing we want to do is set up the main A record. This will point the root of your domain, the version without www, directly to Vercel. Look for an existing A record where the name is the @ symbol. If there isn't one, you'll create a new A record. Set the name or host to the @ symbol. Then, for the value or points to field, enter the IP address 76.7621.21. Leave the TTL at its default unless you specifically need something else. Save that record. This tells browsers that when someone visits your base domain, traffic should go to Vercel's servers. Next, we'll handle the www version of your domain using a SNAME record. Find an existing SNAME record with the name set to www. If it exists, you'll edit it. If it doesn't, you'll add a new name. Set the name to www. And for the value or target, use cname verceldns.com. Again, keep the default TTL and save your changes. This means that when visitors type www before your domain, it will still route through Vercel's DNS setup. Now, it's important to clean up anything that might conflict. In your DNS records list, look for any other A records or CNAME records that use the same names, especially ones with @ or www as the name. If you see duplicates or conflicting records pointing somewhere else, delete those. You want only one A record with the AT symbol pointing to 76.7621.21 and only one CNAME for www pointing to cname.verceldns.com. Other record types like email-related MX records or verification TXT records can stay as they are. Once your GoDaddy DNS looks clean, switch over to your Vercel dashboard. Open the project you want to connect and go to the domain or settings area where you added your custom domain. There, you'll usually see an option to refresh or recheck the DNS configuration. Click Refresh. Vercel will scan your domain's DNS records to confirm that the A and CNAME records are set correctly. DNS changes can take a bit of time to propagate, sometimes a few minutes and occasionally longer, so don't worry if it doesn't validate instantly. You can wait a bit and click Refresh again. Once Vercel detects the correct records, it will show that your domain is properly connected and your site will be live on your custom GoDaddy domain. That's all there is to it. You've connected your GoDaddy domain to Vercel by adjusting just 2 records, cleaning up conflicts, and refreshing inside Vercel.